using Blogger content management system and Google Search Console, the new page indexing report showing excluded by noindex tag, and you're wondering how to fix it, let's go and see how to do that in this video session. Excluded by noindex tag basically means that your blogger is in blogspot.com website, whether you're using a subdomain or a custom domain, is sending noindex directive to Google to be able to tweak the settings and get rid of that error message in Search Console. All you need to do is locate settings and double check enable custom robots header tags. So if you have that enabled, then certain parts of Blogger platform gives you an option to send different directives, including noindex. So you can disable that, save changes, and let Google then recrawl your website, as in perhaps wait a week or two, depending on how often Google crawls your website. Then you won't see excluded by noindex tag. Having said that, the best practice for search engine optimization is actually send noindex directive for archive and search page tags. Let's save changes. So that's the better setting. Even if you're seeing excluded by noindex tag, what you should do always is look at all submitted pages. And if there is no problems here, then this is better to do. Because your archive is in date-based archives. These URLs do not contain anything unique. So it's perfectly okay to tell Google not to index these URLs. Same is true for search results page. So now, noindex tag, that's actually smart for archive and search page tags. To then avoid excluded by noindex tag in Search Console, here is what you can do. Let's press on custom robots.txt. If you do not have anything here, then you can place something like this. Let's go and see. So let's do this. Now I'll show you the best practice here. I'll zoom in so that you see. Here we're saying, you know what? User agent Googlebot. And then we're saying user agent asterisk covers all the other user agents. Yeah. Let's place a couple of disallow tags here. Then let's do something like this. Looking at our archive here we have 2018 and then certain months. So let's place that in there, put an asterisk, as in put a / then asterisk. Then I can continue doing that and say, you know what, how about 2019, 2020, 21, 21, and then let's say 22. In fact, since 2023 is around the corner, let's just cover the next year as well. Then we can do something like this. Let's say disallow, colon. Let's now fix the search. Let's say search / search, and then let's put an asterisk. Okay, let's copy all this and let's do that. Here we can say sitemap, and whatever the sitemap you've submitted, The automatic one is usually this, but if you've submitted the page sitemap, which you can, then let's just do this. Let's remove the empty lines. Let's copy all this. Let's now update custom robots.txt. Delete everything there and then paste that in there and save changes. Now let's refresh our robots.txt. This is how you're meant to approach excluded by noindex tag for websites built on Blogger. So let me redo this. Enable custom robots header tags. That should be enabled. Archive and search page tags should actually have noindex. That should be enabled. Then you can modify custom robots.txt, ensuring that Google does not crawl those URL patterns. When you follow this approach, you'll have archive and search page tags not in Google's index, because that's correct way to go about it. Also, you will avoid excluded by noindex tag in page indexing reports. Furthermore, you'll avoid some other page indexing problems when you follow this approach. So once again, the archive pages shouldn't be in Google's index, so noindex tag is perfectly okay for that. The noindex directive is okay for these URL patterns. And let's imagine you've been publishing content since 2016. Then you would obviously update the robots.txt directive accordingly. That's for Google work, but then we want to cover other user agents too. Okay, so this is a smart way to go about this. When you're looking at excluded by noindex tag, always look at all submitted pages. Ensure enable custom robot header tags are enabled. Archive and search pages should have noindex, so that's correct setting. Then customize your robots.txt directives. Then you will avoid many issues in Search Console for Blogger built sites.